Hi there! Welcome back to Will's Way. I know it's been like 7 years since I made a video, and I say 7 years, but I think it's been like a month. But I feel really bad about not making videos because I really like making videos, and I hope you like watching them, because otherwise this is awkward. For a month and a half there, I was looking for jobs and interviewing and putting resumes out, and then the last 2 weeks I've been working, so that's been cool because I finally got another job and I really like it, so that's good. But let's get back to just making and what these videos are about. So, Will's Way, yes, this week, let's talk love. First things first. Hey, Paul, come here, come here, come here. So I know it's been a while since you guys have seen Apollo because I haven't been making videos. So here's Apollo. Now, blah 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 blah. He's so big. He's so big. See? Let's get on to love and talking about what love is and what love should be, and what I guess not really what love is and what it should be, but more just my thoughts on love and some things that have shaped my thoughts on love. So to set the stage for me and my love thoughts and all that, most of it really came from how I was raised and sort of the religion I was raised in. So I mentioned I was raised in a very Christian household when I was growing up, and that kind of shaped my entire thoughts on love and what love looks like and what it should be, because there were two things that I kind of took from everything growing up. I was that one, my God was love and the embodiment of love and all things good and just love in its most primal essence, and that is my God, and that is who God is to me. He's love. He is just embodiment of everything's love. So that sets the stage for my religious beliefs and my faith and all that, and also sort of sets the stage for how I go about life and how I treat others and how I hope to put that love out there. And the second thing that I took from growing up and my religion and all that was that I trusted God. I trusted God with everything, and that one's the one that has had the most turbulence through my life, because of the fact that when I was very little, I say very little, when I was young, I got to this point in my life where I thought, maybe God made a mistake. Maybe he messed up when he made me. Maybe I wasn't made right. And that was kind of reinforced by just the church itself and what I heard from family and religious people, in that having non-heterosexual thoughts was a sin and that was wrong. And so for me, growing up in that, I kind of hit these points where I thought, you know, God, you made a mistake. Can you fix this? Can you fix me? Because I don't want to be wrong. I don't want to be a wrong person or a sinful person by nature. I have this long-standing belief that people are good at birth and they just are good until the world kind of gets to them, and then they kind of get corrupted, and that's where the sin comes in. And I don't have this. I know a lot of people have this idea that everyone is sinful by nature, and that's not my point, because that's very cynical, I think. So for me, I had this. I was like, why am I sinful by nature? Why just naturally am I being sinful? Why is this wrong? Why am I wrong? And then I kind of hit this point in my life where I realized, if I trusted God as much as I've said I trusted God, then why didn't I trust that I was right? Why didn't I trust that he didn't make a mistake and that he knew what he was doing when he made me? And I kind of realized that those two things couldn't match up. I couldn't trust God with all of my heart, and I couldn't think that I was wrong. So for me personally, that's when in my faith and in my life, I realized that, hey, homosexuality is not the worst thing in the world. It's not the sin that I think it to be, that I was taught it to be. Pretty much in those same veins, in the same vein of all those thoughts, comes this idea that what the Supreme Court ruled this last Friday with marriage being between two people, and kind of eliminating this idea that marriage is only a man and a woman. I've seen some religious people post things that are just like, even if the Supreme Court says this, I'm not going to stand by it. And I could never, even if I wasn't not entirely straight, then I couldn't see myself being that person who said that. Because for me, love is the essence of everything. And I was corrupted at a young age by playing video games like Kingdom Hearts, and friendship and love and just all that. That was everything. That was everything. That was the most powerful magic in the world, is love and things like that. And I can't see how two people, regardless of race, ethnicity, sexual orientation, gender, whatever, I don't see how two people who fell in love and had a profound bond with one another could be a bad thing. And that's kind of my viewpoint on all of them, across the board. Because of the fact that I believe so much in love, and I believe so much in my God, who is love, and that is my driving force in all of this. Now, I said that I had doubts about my God because of my sexual orientation growing up. Yes, I did. But at the same time, I still trusted him. And I had him to fall back on even whenever I felt like my life was a mistake. And the thing that bothers me most about reactions to this latest decision is that people who are from my faith, people who come from the same Christian background that I come from, standing in the way of marriage equality bothers me, because not everybody who grows up not straight has the same kind of background that I have and has the same kind of strength to power through and keep going on even though everything says that they're wrong. And so many lives have been lost because people thought that they were wrong and wanted to end it, because everyone was telling them they were wrong. They had people trying to convert them to be right, and they just couldn't take it, and their lives were cut short. And that is terrible. And one of the things that I think is going to be so great about this decision is that people growing up aren't going to be told that they aren't going to ever be able to get married. It's one less outside force telling them that they're wrong. And that is powerful, because I powered through it, and I made it through fine. And I came through pretty unscathed, and I got really lucky when I kind of talked to my parents, and I got lucky. I'm not gonna lie. But there are people out there who aren't lucky, who didn't get lucky, but now they have better chances, and that's wonderful. Like, I want you, if you still think that marriage equality is the worst thing in the world, I want you to go look at how happy everybody was. People were bawling, tears of joy, because finally they were being told by the United States that they were given the same rights as other people who were in marriages. And that's wonderful, because that's really what America should be. It should just be equality across the board. Like, regardless of anything, it should be equality. Now then, if you don't agree with it and you still think that homosexuality is wrong, that's your belief, but I mean, you shouldn't be allowed to hinder others or hurt others with your faith. And if you're of the Christian faith, I don't think you should be trying to hurt others, because that's not what the Christian faith is about. And so, I mean, this is in no way saying that you can't have differing opinions, you can't have differing beliefs. Sure, you can, but don't hurt others with those beliefs. That's kind of just the basic underlying principle of my life, is that whatever your beliefs are, don't hurt others with your beliefs. Like, sure, you can hold yourself to those standards, and you can hold those you hold close, and you can hold your family to those standards, but if it causes a child to take their own life, or if it causes people to go through years and years of unwarranted pain, that's wrong. And that should just entirely end. So I wasn't entirely clear with where I fall on the sexual orientation scale, and I would say I fall somewhere probably off center in the middle. Primarily not straight, but not straight. bisexual, if you will. And I'm proud of that. I mean, that's part of who I am. Just like having brown skin is part of who I am. Just like believing in love is part of who I am. Just like loving others is part of who I am. And wanting the world to be better and trusting people, and these all go together to make up this greater image of who I am. And that's just me. William, a guy who's trying to find his way in life and is trying to improve the world one video at a time, or one smile at a time in real life, and just make everything better for everyone else. And that, I think, is the essence of my faith and my love and my God, is just to spread the love and be a light in this world that just pours out more love than ever thought possible into the lives of everyone I interact with. And if you've made it this far through the video, I'm really happy, and thank you for watching. And it wasn't as super emotional as I've seen coming out videos, because it's not entirely coming out. I told family and I've told friends, but I wrote it on a blog once, but it's kind of the first time I've made a video saying it. So thanks for watching. I still love you, and if you ever need to talk about anything, I hope you know that I'm here and I'm more than willing to talk. You can message me, comment on Facebook. YouTube. You can message or comment on YouTube, or I'm pretty sure my YouTube channel has all my social media links to it. So go do that if you need. I will be here, and I will do everything I can to answer to you guys. I love you all. Seriously. With all my heart. I love every single one of you. So don't forget to smile, and I will see you guys next time. Hopefully it's not another long period before I make a video. So, adios.